This message is brought to you by the friends and partners of Kakra. Welcome to Air Power with Kakra, teaching the nations with signs and wonders. Kakra is the senior pastor of the Morning Star Cathedral, Lighthouse Chapel International, Accra, Ghana. Now, today's message.
Welcome. Kakra began a series titled Secrets to a Quality Life. Yesterday, he explained that money isn't necessarily a guarantee to a quality life, using the parable of the rich fool. Today, he continues the same point from another biblical perspective.
In the Bible, God wrote a letter to 7 churches in the book of Revelations. With each of the 7 churches, he had a message for them. To the church of Smyrna, God said to them, Revelation chapter 2, verse 9, I know thy works, tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. This was a church, they felt they had troubles. They felt they weren't rich. But God told them, he said, in my sight, you are one of the richest churches on the surface of the earth. Why? Because in heaven's per capita calculation, money is not the main thing.
This message will continue after this short message.
What do you do when your dream of a successful job, marriage or ministry gets shattered?
The Bible says God himself, he created a beautiful world, but his dreams were broken.
Kakra in this message titled Mending Broken Dreams outlines some useful guidelines that will show you how to mend your broken dreams and experience a peaceful and joyful life. Order this message series through the following means. Call us on WhatsApp or send a WhatsApp message to +233 55 700 9010. You can also send an email to info@kakrabaden.org or make a regular call or send a text to +233 20 7575 215.
Welcome back.
If we don't change our mindset and come to this realization, we will be following the ways of the world. Sometimes acquire a lot of money, but yet still be miserable. Then God sent a message to another church. It was called the Laodicean church. Revelation chapter 3 verse 17. Look at the message. Because thou sayest, this is the church talking, I am rich and increase with goods and have need of nothing. This church said, look, check our bank account. I am rich. And God said to them, but thou knowest not that thou art wretched, miserable, poor, blind, and naked. According to the standards of heaven, these people were one of the poorest people on earth. I believe they didn't know it because God was not using money to measure it. He was using biblical standards to measure it. That's why they didn't know that they were poor. So in our mindset, the second thing I told you was that we should know that money is not the only thing that determines standard of living. Otherwise, you make a big mistake. I know somebody who wanted to make money. She was married. So she left the husband and went abroad to go and make some money. She went a while, she made some money, she came back, she went abroad, she came back, she made some money. But after some time, she stayed a little bit longer, and then the marriage went on the rocks, and finally, they got divorced. When the children grew up, because their mother was not there, some of them became drug addicts, they couldn't pass their exams, so many things happened. Her intentions could not be realized. And even the money that she had acquired to pay for their school fees and higher education, all those things, they couldn't even make it to that place because they didn't even do so well in terms of academics. She herself later on became depressed, started drinking, and so many things. So what caused all this? Simple. When you think that money is the most important thing in the world, and you will sacrifice everything for it, look, it can destroy the quality of your life. But let me tell you something about life. Sometimes you can arrive at the end without having the money. You didn't use the means, but you have arrived at the end. God can make you arrive at the end without going through money. It's a good place to put your hands together for Jesus. May you arrive at your objectives without necessarily going through money.
Thanks for joining us. Today we learned that when you rely only on wealth as a measure of a quality life, you err. You could be rich and yet poor and blind. This is the second secret to a quality life.
Join us same time tomorrow as Kakra continues this message.
Thanks for tuning in. Before we go, here's a praise report to boost your faith. Fluid in kidney vanishes. Hello Kakra, I wrote to you concerning a severe kidney pain I was experiencing. Earlier scans revealed I had some fluid in my kidney. You replied with a prayer. I went for another scan afterwards and every fluid had vanished from my kidney. This is a great miracle. We give God the glory. Thanks for your time. You can contact us, seek counseling, ask for prayer, order today's full-length message or order books through the following means. Call us or message us on WhatsApp to +233 55 700 9010. Send an email to info@kakrabaden.org. You can also make a regular call or send a text to +233 20 7575 215. Our office hours are 10 a.m. to 1600 hours GMT. Finally, write to us, share your testimony and how this broadcast has been a blessing to you.